Welcome back. Well, from the sidelines of the Motilal Oswal 20th Annual Global Investor Conference, I caught up with Rajeev Juneja, who's the Vice Chairman and MD of Mankind Pharma, and began by asking him about the recent BSV deal that they've struck and how exactly is it going to be funded. Listen in.
This work is in progress. Things will happen by the end of November, hopefully, once we sign this, the complete deal. But hopefully, 4,000 crore rupees would come from internal accrual and rest 70-30. And also, we have some non-core business that we would be putting on the block. So some kind of money would come from that business as well.
Okay. Can you just tell us
so let's see what happens going forward. That's a rough idea.
All right, that's a rough idea.
But is this only that
Sure, but what are these non-core businesses? Can you just throw some light in terms of what are we talking about? A segment of the company? Are we talking about certain products?
No. Not the products. We have some property by the name of Western. This basically initially was a training center, and later on it was given to this Western group of hotels, and they were running it. This particular property will come on the block, and we will offload that.
Okay, but is it under
not the company? Every product in Mankind, every company in Mankind, every product in Mankind is in core business. Hospitality side, we have some one hotel, two hotels, one big hotel, one small hotel that would be sold off.
Where are they located, and how much do you expect to garner?
These are under the Mankind's properties. Okay. One in Rishikesh, one is in some place in Gurgaon.
Okay, so you'd probably look to sell both of them, and how much would you garner?
Hopefully, 600-700 crore rupees from these two properties, and that really shows our kind of a confidence in our new acquired company.
Okay, and by when?
Let's see when it happens, when we get the right value. We are not in a hurry. By the end of November, let's hope that this deal gets finalized, and next couple of more months till we get the right value for these properties. We are not in a hurry to really offload these properties.
Okay. All right. So, what component will then reduce in terms of what you would be taking on? Would you be taking on less debt, or would it be less equity?
We said in the starting only that, say for example, out of say approximately this is a deal of 14,000 crore rupees. Out of that, 4,000 would go from the company side because we would be having this much cash in our books. 7,000 approximately again would come from the debt side, and 3,000 from QIP. I don't know this will become 2,500 QIP or 3,000. The time will tell only.
Okay. When can we expect this QIP to take place by?
Once we close this deal, and let's see in December, January, hopefully.
Okay.
Because nothing can be done before we sign the final agreement.
Your India prescription sales in this quarter were up around close to 10%. It outperformed the India pharma market again. What are you guiding for the entire year?
The guidance has been given. It's around 15% as a whole. Never forget that 37% sales come from the chronic side. We are still a acute heavy company. In the last couple of years, our chronic share has increased from 28% in 2018 to 37% now. So we are continuously increasing that. Plus, there's always a seasonality which plays a role. Rain is also, sometimes it comes in early, sometimes late. Let's see what happens in future, but we are very, very confident that whatever guidance has been given would be done. We always say that we'll be doing 1.3 to 1.4 times to IPM, and that we still stand.
So this 37% share that you have of sales coming in from chronic, once the BSV acquisition closes, how much would you think that the chronic percentage would rise to, and what is your target as well?
See, BSV should be seen not from a pharma lenses. It's a super specialty kind of a business. So it's in critical care, it is in fertility side. These are some of the products. BSV offers some of the products which are very unique in nature. Anti-D, which is their hero product. The patent is there till December 28. Thymogam, it's only one brand. Their snake venom, snake bite products, they're also quite unique. So these, you cannot call them only chronic, but these are very unique kind of a portfolio, which should be not seen from the lenses of pharma side.
Okay, all right. Well,
high entry barrier, super specialty business.
Correct. The consumer healthcare segment, your run rate improved last quarter. It was up 32% on a Q-on-Q basis, but it's still been sluggish year on year. What are we expecting going forward in terms of growth rate there?
This consumer business is closest to our heart because it has given a lot of name to Mankind. We said many quarters back, 2-3 quarters back, that we'll hive off this business, make it an independent entity. We have done that. And during this process, we have cleaned up number of things. Earlier, it was being run pharma and consumer mixed way. I give you some example. Earlier, it was being run on 6,500 distributors, and now it is running like just a consumer division with only 1,900 distributors. We hope that we'll be getting double-digit growth and high-teen profits from this company, this particular division.
Your export segment did very well last quarter. It was up 62% year on year, but it's still a small part of your overall business. How much importance are you giving your export segment going forward, and will this kind of high growth continue in the coming quarters as well?
We always said that in export side, we will just give focus on certain things. We'll export difficult to make products, complex products where entry barriers are there. Vanilla, tablet, capsule syrups will not be exported by Mankind. We hope that going forward we'll have a double-digit growth. Earlier, because the base was smaller, so the growth was quite big. But again, we are a India-focused company, domestic company. The focus would always remain towards India side. Only in the case of some opportunities where we can command profits and respect for a longer period, we will go for export side.
Okay. All right. And, just wanted your view on the margins. On BSV, you all have indicated that eventually you all will probably hit margins of around 30% versus that 28% which was adjusted. By when do you see that taking place?
See, this year will be gone by the time we'll take BSV, so we can talk about the next year. We hope next year, if right now the margins are 28%, if we take off one-offs, going forward we hope that 100 to 200 basis points increment would be there each year, next year onwards on BSV margins.
Okay, and as
so 28-30% next year we can expect.
Okay, and as a consolidated entity for Mankind, you're expecting 25 to 26% in FY25.
Correct.